So, good evening, guys. So, tonight I have a visitor, my friend from India, Christina. Alright, so now we have our dinner. Okay, so this is yours.
Yes,
we are the models. Alright, so here, so we got French fries and chicken nuggets and then chicken wings. Alright, so because there's still no Jollibee here. Jollibee,
yes, because of
Jollibee.
Jollibee.
Alright, so now, so we have prepared some questions that we are going to answer. Alright, so
Yes.
alright, so this about any questions about life or whatsoever, let's find out. Alright, can you pick one?
Okay. What is your life verse? It's all
Oh.
about scripture.
Yeah, life verse.
Yes.
Okay, so actually we have, as Christian, we have so many life verses like that we are following. So which one is your favorite?
The Lord is my shepherd. Psalm 23, verse 1. Because that was the one I learned when I was young. The first verse taught by my parents and in my school. The Lord is my shepherd.
Okay. Alright, so me actually I like Proverbs 1 to 7. Actually, 7 is really my favorite number, and also number 3, and also number 25, 17, 27. But as those are my favorite. But anyway, the reason why I like that Proverbs 1 7, it's about wisdom. Because we need wisdom. I really like it. So actually, there's so many like we have talked about. There's so many Bible verses that we like, but then the wisdom is really my favorite one. It's like the wisdom is coming from the Lord, and how could you get it? Like, how could you acquire the wisdom? It's always like fear of the Lord
That's right.
is the beginning of the wisdom, and of course,
Yes.
and so many things. The reason why, we could have. Because God is giving us everything, and we know that He has a plan for us, right? To give us a good future. But then, how could we get it? We need wisdom coming from the Lord. And again, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom,
Okay.
right? And now I will choose one because you have chosen. So first, then how about the second one?
Please leave your comments.
What was your job in your country? What was your job back home?
What was my job
Yeah.
before? Nothing. I was at home watching TV, playing with my pets.
No. In India.
In India, yes. I was searching job. After studies, I was searching job. Yes, that's it. I was with my pets, and then I got job, and then I moved to China. And how about you? What was your job in your country?
A teacher for life.
Hmm.
Yeah. After graduation, I taught in private schools. I taught in private school for 2 years, and then after that, I taught in my alma mater for 8 years. And after 10 years, like I was searching, and then my husband today, he was my friend before, and then he used to tell me that I am smart.
Wow! Look at that. That is a good role model for us. Then.
Yeah, so we were friends that time, and then he said that, why don't you work abroad? And I said, I don't have connections, because usually if you do not have connection, it's so hard for us to go to other country, right? But then and also I did not like going to the computer shop, like searching for a job, because number one is the internet is not that really stable, and then the time is running, and then you're going to pay in the computer shop, which is actually, like, for me, it's not so wise. That was my thinking before. And also from my eyes, like, I couldn't stand in front of the computer for so many hours. Like, I was having a headache that time. And so my friend, like Christian, who's now my husband, he created, although I have my own email already, but he created my new email address, and which is actually until now that's my email ad, and that's actually our name. We were friends, okay, but he created my email address, and that's actually our combination, like the name, the name of combination of our names. And so, and then he looked for a job for me, like he sent everything, and so that's it. Then I got it's so, then thank God, because like I think that's really I believe that's really the time for me to work abroad, and God used him. And then afterwards, like I like the imagine that my first job in China, the HR was having a vacation, a summer vacation in the Philippines, and I really don't. Until now, you know that I don't like traveling because I'm very poor at geography. I feel like I'm going to lose the way all the time, so scared. But then it's really good thing that the HR was having a summer vacation in the Philippines. So we so like we were together in the flight, which is really really good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are weak in geography, right?
Yeah. And you know that. That's why I can't travel.
Okay.
And that's why God gave me a good, gave me a husband.
Your husband who was good at.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But I can if it is like but I easily get so stressed, so stressful for like, because I always think like I'm losing my way, so I'm I'm wasting a lot of time. Yeah, and also my head is
That's
spinning.
True. That's true.
So
Really, that's
it's so
fun.
difficult
Yeah, can
for me
understand.
to travel. That's why I'm a homebody, as you could see.
Me too.
Yeah. All right, next question.
Voice. The question is like 3 lines.
Hmm?
What's the difference of what's that?
What's the difference? Yeah, slandering to sharing your struggles in life.
What's the difference of slandering
Slandering
to sharing your
to sharing
struggles?
your struggles in life.
Difference. Sharing your struggles.
I feel
in
good
life.
in this one.
Struggling.
Oh yeah, thank you so much for my jacket and my
Yes,
sweater. It's
sharing
from
your
her.
struggles in life. It depends on how are we going to face.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, face to people.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any difference? Are there any differences?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Sharing your struggles is all like kind of how people are going to listen.
Mm-hmm.
Some are very the people who love to hear. Some they don't like to hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is your opinion on this?
My opinion. Okay. Slandering is like some people or even your friends or any acquaintances, they are talking, or maybe they are. Oh my gosh! Look at the ketchup.
Oh my goodness, that's okay.
Yeah, you have a tissue. I'm gonna get the tissue.
Okay, are we gonna do that again?
Yeah, okay. So slandering is, of course, like you're saying bad words or bad, like telling lies, and then it could involve you. Let's say, for example, like you have some problems with other people, and then you are sharing that, but it's actually not sharing your struggles, but you are slandering other people. So that's really different. Like saying lies, like telling lies about other people, while sharing your struggles is that you are sharing to a friend because you are asking for a advice, solution, and also sometimes because when you are unloading your problems to your friend, to your trusted friend, you have that light feeling, right?
It's all about the people's interest on the subject, interest on the issue. Some would like to hear what you are telling about. Some accept it, some they don't accept it because they don't know whether it's true or not, right?
Yeah, because it's always like this. when we are sharing our struggles or problems,
Mhm.
it has always a three sides: your side, her side,
Another
and the
one.
truth.
Mm.
What is the truth, right? So if you are only hearing one side,
Mm.
so that's unfair to the other side,
Got it.
right? But then if you are sharing your struggles, like what you are suffering, to your trusted friend,
Mhm.
and your trusted friend is listening to you and giving you a good advice, and that's good, right? But if your sharing is like slandering other people, that is not really good,
How
right?
come it becomes slandering other people? You are telling your struggle to the person. The person should either give you an advice,
Mhm.
or they like, if they're gonna give me not advice, if they're gonna not support, that means the person is supporting the next person.
Yeah, that's
Right?
that's the difference. That's the question. That's
So-
the difference. Okay, the
So
difference
what's the
is like,
difference? Still, I didn't get it.
yeah, the difference. The difference is that when you're sharing struggles, you're
Okay.
sharing,
Mhm.
okay, because you're
Okay.
asking for the advice.
Mhm.
Like,
Not advice.
not sometimes not
Okay.
advice, but you are like sharing your unloading.
Unloading,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, to because it's so difficult
Mhm.
for us, for our mental health.
Yes,
like
that's true.
like thinking
Yes, that's
all the
true.
time.
That's
That's
true.
overthinking is
Mhm.
not really good.
Mhm.
But so that's it. But
Mhm.
slandering is really different, because slandering is saying bad things to saying like telling lies. Okay, how let's say for example, how do you manage this? Let's say if some people, whether a friend or an acquaintance, say something lies about other people. So how do you manage that?
Something lies about other people.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
will
yeah. It
tell
could be
them-
you actually
For
don't
example,
know.
Imagine,
Yeah, you could actually
presume, right?
Yeah.
So in that case, I will make sure with that person whether it's lie or not. I
Mhm.
talk like a open talk. Hey, come here. He said like this. She said
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah,
Yes
yeah,
or
yeah,
no?
yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
give me your answers, and then I'll bring a decision rather than
Mhm.
listen one side and
Mhm.
supports. But if he or she is my very good or close friend,
Mhm.
I would like to suggest. I mean, give suggestions,
Mhm.
like opinion, right? I
Mhm.
mean, just like advice.
Mhm.
The rest is up to the person whether he gonna continue or not.
Mhm.
And-
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
And another thing is what's the difference? What is of slandering
Slandering.
to sharing your struggles in life? When it's not like telling lies.
Mhm.
Is it a telling lies
Mhm.
to other
Yeah,
person?
yeah.
How come it becomes
When you
telling
say
lies when
no, that's the difference.
okay. Wait, there's a difference.
Like sharing is really different than slandering.
Okay.
So when you are sharing your struggles, it doesn't mean that you are slandering other people.
how come it
Because
becomes
sland-
slandering other people?
That's why it's not. That's why the difference. That's why it's not.
So-
Sharing sharing your struggles doesn't mean that
Mm.
you are slandering other people, because slandering is something about gossiping. But sometimes people, they don't think it is gossiping. Okay, let's say for example the question is, how do you manage if some people will tell you other things about other people, and you don't know if these are lies or not. But for me, how I manage it, I just put those things in hand. Like I will not think about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like because I do not have the other story, and also I don't believe 100%. There is like when other people are slandering other people, sometimes there is like maybe 50% truth in it or 40% truth in it. The reason why it's only like 50% or 40% truth in it, it is because some people misinterpreted the action of other people, right? There is always a misinterpretation, and some people didn't get the whole story,
Mhm.
right? For example, you have arrived in the middle of the conversation, so you didn't hear anything. All right, so that's why for me, I never believe to any, even you're my friend or whoever, I never believe right away. I will just put it in hand, and then let's say for example, if people will tell something about other people, then maybe because we are different, maybe that people is different from you, because we know we have different personalities. But that people, whatever you say is not really I couldn't see that from other people. So it's really a different one. So that's why it's so hard to judge other people, and we don't judge other people, right? So that's it.
70% I got.
Maybe we could get it. We
Okay.
can talk it more.
Okay.
Okay, you can. Is it
Another one,
me?
your time.
Okay, my
Your
time.
turn. Your
What is
turn.
this one? Oh, here. Do you like helping other people, or how do you help, or how can you help?
Okay, that's a nice question.
Mhm.
Do you like helping other people? Yes. How do you help? It depends on their needs.
Mm-hmm.
How can you help? It depends. For example, if the person is coming to the city, a newcomer, I would like to offer, like, take them to show other places, not other places, their needs.
Mhm.
What do they need? Need to take them to outside to the shop and get the stuff and everything to make them, settle down. Try to make them settle down and help a lot of help, not only physical help, emotional help, a lot of help, right?
Finances.
Yeah, finance, whatever. It all depends on their help. Of course, yes, I love. Yes, how can it all depends on the person.
How can you help?
Yeah.
Depends.
How can I help if he or she needs money, and it depends how much the person is asking. That time,
Yeah.
if in my pocket, if I have, then I would like to give the person.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yes, and if not, I try to ask others because the person is in need, right?
Mhm.
I
So you
ask
you will ask other
other
friends.
person to that time try to help that person.
So you're going to borrow from other friends
yeah,
for
the last
her.
time I did because
Oh,
my account
okay.
was low balance. The person was
You got the fund is
yes.
low.
And then I asked another person to send it to me, and then I forwarded it to the person. After the person sent it to me, I forwarded it. Yes. Not only this one, difference,
Okay.
materials is different. And how about you? You like helping, right?
I really like helping other people in so many ways.
Mhm.
But then, that was me actually before.
Mhm.
Yeah, before like no questions. I like helping other people, and I don't brag it. When I
Mhm.
help, I don't brag it. I never posted anything on my Facebook like I help this person.
That's
I
true.
have
You should not show
yeah, I
which
have
hand.
given this person because God will reward me if I'm not doing that. Because if I will do that, I got the reward already.
That's
So,
true.
but I want the reward coming from the Lord. But then that was I told you that was me before because this time I am filtering. Yeah, filter like let's say for example, if someone asks for my help and then I did give, but then now this time I am checking the Facebook actually, like you're asking my help and then how big it is because I cannot give if I do not have, right? We cannot give if we do not have, right? Because actually everyone in the world, we are all suffering from this okay, because you have that, so I have this. We are all suffering from this pandemic, right? So now me that I'm only working, so I really couldn't help a lot. But like I said, I am filtering. So it's like I'm checking the Facebook this time, like you're asking money from me, you're like asking for that one. Then I am checking the Facebook but look at you, it's like you're like the lifestyle is not really really not good. So it's like I think the help is I should give it to the needy, something like that. But then yeah, so it's like because some people are actually very abusive and abusing us, so I have to check. But then in with regards of a tithes and offering, I always let's say when I receive my salary, I always like deduct it from my gross, not from my net. Yeah, and then yeah, that's it. And then aside from my tithes, I also have offering. And then because I have known a lot of pastors who help me, it's like they don't do that they help me, but upon listening to them, they're actually helping me also. But not only the Filipinos, but I cannot give to America like, because I love the preaching of John Piper, Pastor John Piper, Pastor Mark Disprol, Pastor Paul Washer, and there's another one, Pastor Daniel
Billy
Adams.
Graham.
Yeah. Actually, I haven't watched Billy Graham because it's really too old. The videos are really
My
really
age.
the videos are really too old.
Yeah.
So now that I have like the new, actually Paul Washer also, his videos are really too old, but I like
The strong message.
yeah, the conviction. Yeah, but then so of course God is providing all their needs. So from the Filipino pastors, like sometimes I'm sending, because I have their bank account numbers, I have it in my notes. So like let's say for example this month I'm going to give my offering to this pastor, another month this pastor, like something like that. And also I am appreciating my all my Christian mentors, like when I was younger, I have never forgotten some people who who exerted effort to for me to know God. Yeah, so helping is really not a problem.
Yes,
Because also the
true.
more we help, the more we feel, the more we receive so much blessing
Yes,
from
that's
God,
true.
right?
Yeah, before I was doing it, but now this year, this late, not this year, last 2021, the late after November, I stopped helping people.
Yeah.
So far I helped, the people was like, no thankfulness. After I helped, then they were like, they were like,
They won't
"No."
say thank you.
So
They are.
it's not what I was not expecting. Thank you, but they need the thankfulness. Oh, the time she helped me, we have to be,
Yeah.
After that, they don't want to
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about that one. And so
Yeah.
far, I observed. So this year, 2021, when a new person arrived to city, I stopped helping. I didn't go outside. No matter whatever she or he tried to ask, I said, please ask others, because of my previous experiences. I stopped helping them because they also have their own, they have their money, they have everything, they've been in China. So let them go outside and try and find out by themselves. So it's the first time, 2021, I didn't. It's not only didn't help, I was like, okay, don't take the step.
For me, like last 2020, 2021, then 2022, this year, I have started filtering. Before I wasn't really filtering. Like they asked me, then I help. Then they borrowed money and they have no one returned the borrowed money, big or small, never. But then, but this time, it's like I'm filtering because some people are very abusive. Yeah, and I think the best thing that we need to do is like when some people will ask help. Again, it depends on our fund, right? Because we are all affected. I think the second one is, which is actually the most important, is like we have to ask God's wisdom. Like
true.
we have to pray first,
That's true.
right? So yeah, I think that's the best way.
Okay,
Right. Okay, your question.
my turn. Huh.
Why? Very classy.
Why do you like to choose Filipino as a friend than any other nationalities in China?
Yeah. Like why do you choose Filipino friend? Filipino,
Nationalities in China.
than any other nationalities in China.
Why do I choose? Because we're all like Asians. We do have same ethics,
Like similarity of the
Code.
culture.
code, ethics, and everything is similar than other nationalities. The another thing is like it's all about the comfortable people when you're going to get along.
Like you
with-
feel home.
yeah, feel like home. And I'm here in China 14 years since 2010 or 2008.
Oh, it's same.
Yeah, 14. This is your 14th year.
I have arrived 2008, like July. July
Me,
2008. November. So yeah, July 2008.
November. So for me, it's like it depends. It's not only Filipino or Indian or other nationalities. For me, it's like all about trust, the care, love. For me, all are equal. Under the sun, all are equal. All are created by God, but it depends how people going to react. It's all depends on the things. I had Russian friends. Still, I have keep in touch with Russian and Ukrainian friends in my previous school. They are very friendly and good. Even in China,
Okay.
in Dongguan, I met Russians.
Yeah.
They're
There's
really
so
good.
many
They're really
Russians
good.
here.
They're really good, friendly.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's it. It's not all about choosing. It's all about how the comes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not come. It's I know. It's another word. Let me think.
Like they come at the right time, like the right time. Like
It's not only about the time. It's all
Mhm.
about how to say culture.
yeah. Similar culture because we are
Similar, it's
Asian.
the
Yeah.
code, and
Mhm.
for me, all are same.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
so far, I try to I try to make mingle with other nationalities, but they do have a lot of expectations
From you, a lot of
But,
expectations.
yeah, a lot
from
of
you.
expectations. It's not only from a group of people. Different people have different. Not only we can't say these nationalities have this. We can't blame them because in the same nationalities there are no expectations, and with expectation people circle.
Okay.
It all depends on expectation and what are other questions.
Me, since we are here in China, and there's so many like I think I think the nationalities are complete here. Like you can meet anyone from any
Any
yeah, from
country.
any other country. But for me, everyone is okay.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have any preferences, but but it depends. Like if you will ask me to go out, it depends where to go. Like you experience that to me. Whenever you ask me to go out, I always check where to go.
Yes.
If you said this, oh, I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you experience that. So for me, everyone is it's okay for me. I don't have any preferences. But then it depends on where are we going, and also when my kids were here like few years ago before the pandemic, they some people would ask me to go out, but I cannot go because my family is so important to me. Of course, with this age, right? I'm not single. Even when I was single, I always choose. I always ask where to go. Yeah, and then I'm actually ambivert. Do you know ambivert?
Mm-hmm.
Like extrovert and introvert. Like I'm in the middle.
In the middle.
Yeah.
It depends. Sometimes you get you. Okay.
Yes. So yeah, everyone is okay actually with me. But then, but I will stay with you. Let's say for example, because I prefer like few friends as long as they are real Christians. I like Christians. I like to be with Christian, like real Christians. I do not like a carnal. No, I couldn't say that. I do not like the carnal Christian because everyone, even Christian, we have struggles, right? We are struggling, but then I always if you are a carnal Christian, I will not judge you, but I will pray for you, and I hope that you do the same too, because I'm not perfect also. But that's what I like, because I like the spirit, the fruit of the Holy Spirit, like because we can be happy, right, with God alone. Yeah. So so it's like anyone is okay as long as we are not hurting other people.
That's okay.
Yeah, so we are not bullying other people. I don't want to get involved with a gang.
That's right.
Yeah, I want to have friends who are real and true to themselves, right? Because you can be it's so hard to find that one, right? So that's why for me in my age right now, I am a family oriented. Like family is enough. Christian family would be like a bonus. Then other friends would be like a blessing.
That's right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay.
That's great.
Oh yeah, I use the left hand. Okay, because you are Miss Universe, the India. I I'm only top 5. Oh, you're the Miss Universe. Okay, I have to do that.
Yes.
All right. So what is this one? Do you easily believe when people are telling things, good or bad, from other people?
Um, yes, it's depends. Everything depends. Do I easily believe? Do I easily believe when people?
I think I have to answer because this is my question. Then
Yeah.
you next. Do you easily believe when people are telling things, good or bad, from other people? Okay. From like what I said, there are always 3 sides in the story. Your side,
There's not two sides.
not 2 sides, not a coin. 3 sides, like your side, her side, and the truth. Because sometimes people they are like sharing some other problems because they want to manipulate you or to agree with you, like that one. So and so she is cutting the other half of
That's true.
the problems or of the situation.
Mhm.
So for that, but actually I'm a good listener. I just listen. I always listen. But then and I know if I could solve it if or not. But what I usually do is to pray because sometimes if some people are sharing
Mhm.
telling some other things, if you are going to get involved in the situation, like you're going to fuel the situation, it will become worse. So better like to be a listener and then just give a piece advice.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's okay, uh but I don't judge. Like I don't judge the one who is sharing thoughts or sharing some uh, good things or bad things, and then I don't judge also the other people whom I haven't talked to. Like I'm out of the situation, so I'm not going to get involved myself. But I will just like as a friend, maybe I will as a friend I'm going to pray and then help you to, let's say, help somebody to lighten the situation, and always be positive to give like yeah, just to help your friend to realize that when you are suffering, because God these people, even though they are bad people around you, but I always believe that God is using them as an instrument for us to become better, to become stronger. And it's because so that we could go to His plan, which is actually best offer or yeah, best situation. Like it's like that. Like yeah, it's as simple as that. Like for me, I let's say for example, I if I suffered in this situation because God is preparing me for His best plan.
That's true.
Okay,
I
so
agree.
how about
Agree.
you?
How about me? Do I easily believe when people are telling things good or bad? Everything comes, it depends. Like the
Mhm.
person is my close friend, for example, you or someone very close, then I knew them very well. Whatever
Yummy.
yummy, thank you. I will believe whether it's a good or bad. I
You will believe to
yeah,
the person.
to the person, and that's all. I believe.
Okay.
But not from other third parties. If the third party is gonna tell me, I will make sure with the person. Hey,
Yeah.
I heard about like this and that, and ask my friend
Yeah.
whether it's true or not, and then make the good decision rather than come under one
Actually, yeah,
conclusion.
yeah. For me, I don't believe right away. But then, what did you say earlier? Yeah. I remember. Because you said something, and then I remember. Like, we Christians, God has given us the discernment. Sometimes you could discern if that someone is telling the truth. But sometimes, actually, if you know the person, you know the reputation also, and you have, and then also from other person, it's so hard to damage or to ruin the reputation of other people because you haven't met them and you haven't been with them. So it's like that's why I will just put that in hand until I find I could personally experience that, and then yeah, that's it. Like sometimes with these things happening, I always like pray. Yeah, and use
Prayer.
my discernment, and I never judge other people because I haven't talked to other people, right? But then if ever I am involved, if ever I am involved, sometimes I do not care because I don't like, even when I was younger, I do not waste my time explaining because that's very tiring actually. But I always, yeah, I remember, I always give it to the Lord. Not I'm asking Lord revenge for me. It's not about
It's
that.
not
It's
revenge,
like
yeah.
it's not. It's like Lord, defend me. I'm your child.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then if ever it's my fault, let's say I am, Lord, give me the right thinking.
Mhm.
Uh, tell me like why this is happening to me. I think I need to change also. Yeah, because
It
it could
depends.
be,
It
yeah, it
depends.
depends on the situation, right?
Yes,
It depends
everything
on
depends.
the issue.
Sometimes there's nothing wrong on your side, but when you're getting the struggles and
Mhm.
life, the the stuff, the tension, the stress, and everything. So automatically you will ask God what's happening, and you will get that angry. This is human nature, tendency, emotion, right?
Mhm.
It's different. Everything depends, comes.
Yeah, but sometimes also, it's like this. Oh, what's this one? I forgot again. Um, yeah, sometimes it is because sometimes, hey, you are Miss Universe. You won already. You got the title, okay? You got the crown, okay? Miss Universe India. No,
I just
it's
wanted to-
yeah, it's like this. Yeah, I forgot again.
You're taking me.
What did you say?
I forgot.
What did you say? Because there's something in my mind when you said something. Yeah. I remember now. It's like this. Sometimes, or most of the time, we we we're blind. Like we don't know that we're wrong.
Yes,
But
that's
we
true.
we can always see the fault of others, but we cannot see the faults of ourselves. So that's why wisdom. That's my favorite verse, like wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah, because Lord, why I am suffering from this, why I am in this situation. So maybe God wants me to change, or maybe it could be like not negative all the time. Okay, sometimes it's really positive, like you're going to use that experience to help other people in the future. Like from what happened to Joseph the dreamer, right? You see, he suffered
Who is
much.
the who?
Joseph the dreamer.
Okay.
Yeah. Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bible Joseph. Okay.
Right, he suffered much from his brothers, but then but that's actually the way for him to go to Egypt, and then he could help his family back
that's
then
right.
because of the famine, right?
So
Alright.
he suffered, yes.
Yeah, so that's why sometimes
Our suffering is for something good.
better,
Yes,
right?
that's true.
Yes. All right, so it's your turn. Question. Ooh, sexy. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. How do you manage your anger towards other people? How do
Did you ask?
I
Yeah.
manage anger? It all depends.
Okay.
I try to, calm down. I try to soothe my anger, but sometimes when the situation is too hectic, it's too hard to
Toxic.
Yeah, toxic or hectic,
Mhm.
whatever. It depends. If it's too toxic, I use Bible verses a
Okay.
lot rather than other things because I feel
Mhm.
probably they will get that fear on God because all they give the respect on the Bible verse.
How do you give that? You're
What?
posting on your Facebook?
No, my WeChat.
Oh, okay.
Not now, before.
Okay.
2019, when the people were giving me unnecessary stress and trouble,
Mhm.
no matter how I was trying to away on everything, get rid of everything. Because actually I am not a immature person. I'm matured on this one. I gave the time and everything, like the move on the path, but I was, I was struggling with a lot of obstacles, a lot of things again and again, same issue when came up. I got very angry and I used Bible verses a lot. But they don't have any fear of it.
So meaning they are not chosen.
Whether they are chosen or not chosen.
Yeah, we cannot say that,
We can't
right?
say that one.
Only
but
God,
yeah,
only God,
can.
yeah.
But they need the fear. When a person is bringing a Bible verse, you need to
Yeah.
understand. Oh, she's saying this verse from the Bible. whether you're Christian or non-Christian.
Mhm.
She's saying something. Okay, whatever Bible verse or karma, whatever is it, need fear on that verse
Mhm.
and try to not to give trouble for others and for me and for themselves. The life, you need to take it easy. The life, people are suffering many things, right? A lot of people are suffering
So don't
diseases
add.
and everything, blah 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 blah, and everything. So try to go on. So the question is, how do I manage my anger towards other people? I manage, first try to quiet, try to take it easy for a while. But when the things is so intense, so hectic and so stressful, I use Bible verses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because for me, Bible verses are the one shield, like a shield. Those
of
Bibles
course,
are like a
of
shield.
course.
So because I was born and brought up in a Christian faith family,
Mhm.
and also I studied in a Christian school.
Mhm.
So how
Your
many years?
parents are pastors or?
No, we are Christians.
Okay.
We are Christians. My parents, my grandparents, we are the whole the generations. So, and also my schools, we had a lot of moral classes.
In India.
In India. When I was studying my primary school, high school, middle school, we had a lot of moral classes. These moral classes are like a 1 hour. So the evangelists, they will come to school and give messages about from Bible, messages and everything. But I am not saying that I am very spiritual girl in schooling. I was like balanced.
Mm.
Go here and come here, but I believe there's a God above all of it. This one, the person is looking at everything. That's it.
Okay. So me, how do I manage my anger towards other people? Actually, when I was younger, I was very quiet. I never talk to other people. I have friends, but I used to observe. Actually, my husband now, he told me, like when we were friends and we became boyfriend girlfriend, he told me that I was very reserved person. Like I don't talk, I never talk. Like I'm very quiet person. So even though I am angry, I used to to not talk. I choose not to fight. Like because I don't like fighting. Like for me, it's always wasting
Wasting
my energy, wasting my time. Like I could do other things, which is actually which is more important than fighting. And because I always believe that even though you don't explain, people will see who you are in the long run. So I don't like defending myself, but I appreciate if my friends will defend me, if ever. Yeah, I appreciate that. But then, how do I manage? Yeah, that's it. I used to be quiet, and then, and also I always turn to God. Like I say everything to God. Like Lord, why He is like that? Lord, He is hurting me, like that one. Lord, these people are actually like slandering me or whatever. I always talk to God. Like that's that's I usually do when I was younger. But then when I got a husband, how I managed that, I got mad at my husband. Like, I'm sharing to my husband like, I don't like her. Why did you do this to me? Why did you do this to me? Like that one. And then,
And it's natural.
yeah. And then my husband actually he taught me how to be strong. He taught me to turn to God. Because that was me when I was younger, and then he taught me like. Do not feed your pride. Do not feed your emotion. Don't think over and over again because God is watching. Like just give it to God, because sometimes we are feeling so hurt, but those people who have caused that ill feeling, they're happy, and we are so much affected.
Yeah.
So my husband told me like, just don't think about it. Give it to God, and then you'll be okay.
That's it. Yeah, God will handle everything, because there's a Bible verse in Revelation chapter 22, 11 and 12. What it says? Read. Let the good do the good.
Yeah.
That's a very beautiful verse. Let's read the verse. What's the verse?
What did you say?
Revelation. You want to read it?
We will read it. Okay. I will pick my question.
21:12. KJV Bible.
while you're looking.
Where is the verse here? That's a nice, beautiful verse because you know we are in the what year we are living on the
Generation,
no no
millennial,
generation
generation
no, no,
X,
the-
Y, Z. What? We're living
we are
in.
living in the God's grace period.
Ah,
So
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
period,
yeah, yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
what's
God
the period?
grace, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that period is like in the Bible, Jesus gave us 2 commandments, right?
Mhm.
About the anger and whatever.
Love one another.
Love one another, and also
Love God with all your
another one
heart.
is what?
First
Neighbor.
one, love God with all your heart, with all your soul.
And the second,
And second one is love your neighbor.
right? So he gave a good 2 commandments. The 2 commandments is like the 2 is fulfilled the 10 commandments because
Mhm.
when you're going to love the God and you love the neighbor, when you're going to love the neighbor, that means you're loving the God.
Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
also Jesus mentioned that if a person makes sin or against us,
Mhm.
not 7 times, try to forgive 77 times. So we try to, as a Christian faith, Christians or non-Christians, we are going to live on this world very short. The period is too short. Rather than keeping the enmity or the anger inside us, try to
Mhm.
forgive and move on. But at the same time, some people take this verse very, very what to say? Not easy. Take the things so.
Are they abusing the grace
no, not
or
abusing.
license?
No, they take God says 77 times. Okay, forgive me. God says something, forgive me.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
take
like,
the thing is like not serious. So in that case,
they're not taking
there
it
is
seriously.
another verse that is called Revolution. Revolution, chapter 22, 11 and 12. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still, and he which is filthy, let him be filthy still, and he that is righteous, let him be righteous still, and he that is holy, let him be holy still. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according to his work shall be. So this is the reason why it's written, because of people's that they don't take it serious. They take it so. What's a very nice vocabulary? Start with L. The vocabulary starts with L. They don't take it serious, but they take it very,
License?
not license.
They are using the grace as their license to sin.
License to sin, yes, they can, because they think, yeah, God said, 77 times, come on, I did it, please forgive me, please forgive me. God said, love one another. You are going to the church, holding the anger. We are just a human. Jesus got anger, right? Even Jesus got so angry. He went to the temple and he slaughtered, he took the cane, right? He took the stick and he caned them
Mm.
because they were making the temple unholy.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
Jesus got anger. Jesus' father Yahweh, he got anger during Moses' time,
Yeah.
not Moses' time. Moses' time, and before Moses, who is the guy? The boat guy. Noah.
Noah.
He 40 days reigned.
Both guys.
Noah
Yeah.
grandfather, right? So
Yeah.
40 days. So God experienced the same thing. So He knows our feelings. So that's it. So people used to tell me when I got anger towards other people. People gave me, oh, you're going to the church reading Bible. Why you're holding the anger? Come on, I'm just a human. I'm just a woman, right? So yeah, forgiveness. Okay, done. But if you're going to do again and again, Revelation, chapter 22,
Yeah.
verses 11 and 12. That's it.
Okay.
Is
That's
your
nice.
turn?
Yeah.
Come on.
Why did you choose to work in China than any other country? Me first.
First to you.
Yeah. Actually, all Filipinos, we like to go to the US. Like that's really our dream. Yeah, like everybody's dream country is the USA. But then, actually, because I got 2 offers. First one is job in China, like as a teacher, and also to become a youth counselor in a ship, in a cruise that I can
Wow.
travel. Yeah.
In a ship.
And the youth counselor, being a youth counselor in a ship, you'll be getting a lot of money. You'll be receiving a lot of money because I also had a a training. Like in the Philippines, we have this Magsaysay maritime training. So I had that training, and I got a seaman passport. But then I received that offer in December 2008, and I got the job offer in China July 2008. So I am already here, and I have enjoyed my few months, and then so I prayed to God, and then I also felt like it's so sad to live in the cruise. It's very sad. Although you can travel around the world for
All
free.
the time on the
Yeah,
sea.
yeah. But it's really I don't know. So and then because I have enjoyed here
In
in China, yeah, and then also because China is actually in our country they don't like China, but if they will experience to be in China, I think they won't leave China because it's really beautiful in here, and everything is regulated. Like the food, the fruits, they are so cheap, and also when you go to the hospital, everything is regulated. It's not you are not going to spend a lot of money when you are sick. So whenever you feel something, you could go to the hospital without worrying about the expenses that you could spend because it's cheap. And also the doctors, they have studied in the UK, in the USA, but then everything is regulated by the government. And aside from that, Chinese, they are so friendly, they're really, really friendly. And I like the lifestyle here. And also the last one, it's very close to my country. Like if there is no pandemic, I can go to my country even on weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
like Friday, go home, and then
Sunday,
Sunday,
come
come
back,
back.
yes.
And then
Yeah.
that time, if there's no pandemic, everything is cheap. You could get a promotion, like then book your ticket ahead of time, and then you could just go. Like you can spend your weekend in the country, and come back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why it's so close. And like in the US, it's
It's
so
far.
far.
Takes time.
Yeah, it takes
Traveling
time. But then
time.
aside from US, actually, I really like to go to Australia or New Zealand because they're also very close to the Philippines. Yeah, it's like I want that close. Like I told you, I'm not really good at geography, so I'm going crazy with long travel.
Travels,
Yeah, I
yes.
spending time traveling. It's not really comfortable. I like when you go to New Zealand, it's so close to the Philippines. Australia, it's so close to the Philippines. So yeah, or yeah, that's it.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are like because of the distance is closer to your country, and also it is a ship. It's too hard to
Yeah.
go and see.
How about you? Why do you like
why did
here?
I choose to work in China, there in the country? Because I got offer here. It's not only why they choose. The main reason was to see my boyfriend because I met him in Singapore. Singapore, he was a colleague. He was my sister and he both were colleagues in the same school, but I was
What happened?
yeah. So I like him, and I heard.
Is he Chinese or?
No, he was an Indian.
Indian.
2004, I met him.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 years, we didn't, it's not like a dating, we didn't propose one another, but I loved him. And I know that
Where
he
is
was
he now?
sick now. Now he's in Shanghai.
Shanghai, he's still
So-
here.
I think,
Is he married?
but I'm not too sure whether he married or he's still alive or I don't know anything about him.
Okay.
So when I heard
Does he have
2006
Facebook? We can
No.
find. No.
2006 when
We can go to Shanghai.
2006
Okay,
when 2006 when I 2006 I heard that he moved to China. Then I started to find a job in China. So I got a job in Inner Mongolia, but he got a job in Singapore. He was working in Singapore at the time. But I got a lot of different friends, and the environment made me to change, not to think about him much. So the 10 years from 2008 to 2020, I didn't think about my boyfriend a lot. But no, I liked him. I really wanted to get married with him. But the environment, the people around me.
But you said you want Filipino to be your
Yes,
husband.
yes. But yeah, wait, I tell you that's another one.
Okay.
So eventually I started to not forget. I mean, eventually that the feelings become change.
Mhm.
I still like him, but the environment and the stress changed me a lot of things in my life.
Okay.
Okay, and then that's it. But until now, I didn't go and meet him. But last year, 2020, right? Last year is
Mhm.
2020, no, 2021.
2021.
Last year, 2020, no, last year,
Okay,
2020.
2 years ago.
There are so many WeChat groups
Mhm.
about job-related WeChat groups. So one of the group I joined, and he was in the group.
Oh, really?
This one happened after 10 years that I got a chance to see him. I saw him in that WeChat group, but I added him. We talked a little bit, but I didn't tell him that
You are still single.
not single.
That you are still in
No,
love
I
with
didn't
him.
tell him that about me.
Mm.
I was just chatting like a stranger.
Ah, okay. You
And
did
I
not.
added
Okay.
him. I added him on Monty Thursday.
But you have picture on WeChat.
No, that time I was using not this picture, different
Okay.
picture. So because of him, I was hiding my picture.
Mm.
So I was talking a few words. I talked to him, and then but he didn't talk to me much. He didn't give me
Because you're a
reply.
stranger.
Yeah. But
If
it's
you
okay.
will
Whatever
introduce
if
yourself.
I introduce him, he don't. He was like, that time itself, he really wanted to break up the relationship. He doesn't. He was like hating like a hell.
Oh my goodness.
Hating me.
Mhm.
And then, so 2020, I got a chance to see him.
Okay.
And I was in the same group with him for a year.
Okay.
2021, late July, I left the group.
Mm.
Though I knew him there, okay, I was like, okay, Tina, God answered my prayer that I wanted to see him. I saw him, but the situation, everything made you to be out of everything and no more. It's not no more hope when the person don't have that feelings or the fear on God. Nothing, we can't do anything else, right? You don't want to give me a chance to come away. So 2021, I left the group, but I was like kind of happy that time. Okay, got a chance to see, and we were in the same group about 6 months.
Okay.
Now I'm not in the group. I don't know what he's all about. Whether he got married or whatever. But that's it. But he was looking same as me, like a job in around China, across China. He was looking,
Okay.
and then I understood. So he's probably trying to move out, Shanghai or whatever.
Okay.
And his name is David.
You revealed. Christina, David. Wow.
That's why I
Wow.
love the name David. No matter whomever have the name David, I love them.
Okay.
I have special interest on that person. For example, if a person goes, hello, Christina, I'm David, I feel like, So no matter
There's
what person,
something
chemistry.
igniting your
Oh.
power.
But anyway, because the name David,
Okay,
the name is a very good name, right?
Okay.
So I love the name David. So no matter anyone, comes to me, others.
Okay.
Like,
How many
hi,
questions
blah,
do we
blah,
have?
blah, and I love
Okay,
it.
last 2 questions. Is it me or you?
My turn.
Okay, your turn. Okay.
Okay, that
so we
one
have
is
one more
yours.
question. Last question.
Okay, how do you manage stress at work?
Stress at work.
I just turn off my computer and walk away.
Oh, that's it. Simple as that. Okay, me.
The last time I had
Okay.
trouble with my coordinator, about the review, the stuff, and I made a PPT because I wanted my students. Actually, I had a plan to review the stuff like 3 revisions: revision 1, revision 2, revision 3. Revision 1 is like a complete what they learned in UOI 1
Okay.
or UOI 2. What the complete portion, right?
Okay.
So it's like the complete vocabularies and complete sentence patterns and everything. I want all the students to recall what they have learned in 2 months ago. So when I send that PPT to the person, because they were not comfortable with me, right? And they got angry at me. What kind of PPT is this? Is this a review PPT? I was like, come on guys, I want children, they are children, I want to let them to know it, but they were like kind of argument. I was like, just leave me alone. Not leave me alone means just give me some break, because 8:30 is a class, and I was like, this happened at 8:15. I have 15 minutes. I don't want to argument in that 15 minutes because I'm also new to the place and we don't have much teamwork at that time. So when I heard that one kind of blah 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 blah, I was like, I said, okay, come on, stop it, and then walked away.
Okay.
That's it.
Me, I manage my stress by eating sweets.
I don't know.
Eating sweets.
Oh,
Yeah, and
Sweets.
also I like the I don't like ice cream, but when I'm very stressful, I always look
you like
for
this one? The taste is I don't like it. So sweet.
I have a
Mhm.
yeah, because you asked me, I forgot my favorite ice cream. I told you that my favorite ice cream brand when I am stressful.
I love to eat vanilla.
I
love to
forgot
eat vanilla.
that one.
And
It's my
where's the
favorite
nugget?
because I don't like eating ice cream, but when I'm so stressful, I always look for that ice cream. I forgot. What's, I told you
The
that.
ice cream, chocolate
Yeah,
ice
yeah,
cream,
yeah, yeah.
strawberry ice cream.
No,
What about
the
ice
ice cream. The
Did
name of the ice cream, I forgot.
Jollibee ice cream.
No, it's not Jollibee.
Did
Okay.
you see my nugget?
Your nugget is under. Okay. I will. Magnum. Yeah, the Magnum. That's my. When I'm very stressful, even whatever the weather is, I'm going to look for the Magnum.
Mm.
And also sweet cakes and Starbucks.
Starbucks?
Yeah.
Oh, the ice cream. The drinks, right?
Anything like macchiato, like caramel, whatever is the
Okay,
flavor.
got it.
Java chip, everything. I like everything.
For me, the same ice cream is like whatever. If the taste is good, I like to eat.
I don't like actually ice cream, but when I'm very stressful, I will look for Magnum. Yeah, that's it. And then that's it. Okay, now our last
turn.
question
Oh my god,
is
9:30.
our last question is what challenges have you encountered working in China? What challenges?
I don't have any challenges.
Me, being an Asian.
Mhm. Being an Asian for me is like what challenges?
No, that's for me. Like there is always, you know,
Where's my
whether the nugget is under the table or you find it. Okay, so we just gotta finish this one.
Okay.
It is like you know, whether you deny it or not, but you have to accept it. Like the sad reality is there is always a discrimination.
Oh.
Right? But that's why whenever, you know, it's happening all the time, you will always feel that. But then I always believe that God has given me the skill
Mhm.
to prove that we Asian are also very talented.
That's true.
Yeah. And we have to
for me-
give
Mhm.
back
That's true.
the glory to the Lord. All right.
To like the challenges comes different, you know, like there's like classes and different office challenges, classroom challenges. It's all different. But I didn't feel any even in my school the one Halloween I felt.
Why
very
did you
easy.
mention?
What mention?
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, taking it. Sorry.
No way, because you keep on looking at the camera.
Okay, this time you can cut it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, about my from here it starts and then you
Okay.
continue.
Okay.
Cut this part. Where is the question?
You forgot.
That managing the stuff and everything in schools, especially in schools, or
No, how do you manage your stress at work? Not
Work.
not in
school?
in
At
school
work.
particular. Like be general.
You should ask me the at the beginning. Okay, the work at home, nothing. I just go and wash the clothes, and manage the stress, you know, and manage the stress.
I know. You always go to the bar. And
Yes, it's a Friday
I could
night.
see you on your moments. I could see
Yes.
that.
Yes. So yeah, it's not only not relieving my stress. It's like I go outside and take a drink because if it's too hot, if I take some cold water, my body I need some, you know. It's not only get drink and go to sleep, but I love to, you know, sit in a bar for a while, listen to music, and I feel, you know, the last time I went to a bar, it was like England. I felt like I was in England.
Oh, I saw it. I saw that.
Like a
on your
parliament,
moments.
you
Yes,
know.
yes, yes.
Next time we can go there, okay? We can try.
No.
It's okay. I think we need to re-record again.
Okay, so it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. All right, so that's all. We have
Yes.
so many questions, right?
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm going to give you guys, no matter whatever stress, whatever share,
what are you going to give?
whatever, take it easy. Life is so easy. You just
Okay.
love one another, no matter how the person is hard to you, and try to love the person, and eventually the person will change or not change. It's all up to them. And number 2, please leave your comments. I don't know what to say.
Leave your comments. Okay, but you don't have Facebook. Okay, I will send you. I will send you the comments.
I add you my Facebook. I don't know why for what is the Facebook.
You have your Facebook
In
now.
my iPad.
Okay.
I opened it, but
Okay.
I don't have it.
All right, so that's all. Bye bye. Have a good night.
Yes.
Yes. You want to say something more?
No, please subscribe. Please subscribe us.
Okay,
And let
subscribe.
the world see us, and probably one day we're gonna meet.
Tomorrow we're gonna go out.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we're going to wear the same
But
dress.
tomorrow. Let's see.
Okay.
Tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sure.
But if not tomorrow, we're just gonna hang around inside mall.
Okay,
Let's go to the
yeah.
mall.
Okay.
What else?
That's all. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye for listening.
God bless you.
Yes. Good night.
Miss Universe, enough.
Good night. Sweet dreams. Yeah.